Hey everyone, Sarah here. Today I'm back as promised to show you one way to use the coconut bacon that I made a few videos back. I'll link it down below. The recipe is very straightforward, very easy, and I highly recommend it. But in today's video we're going to be making a Cobb salad. It usually has chicken, bacon, some sort of cheese, usually blue cheese, and then hard-boiled eggs. The version that we are going to be making today is of course going to be 100% plant-based, much healthier, lower in fat, still pretty high in protein, but made of mostly whole foods. I'm also going to be using this as an opportunity to try out the Follow Your Heart Vegan Ranch Salad Dressing. I just spotted this at Safeway last time I was shopping there in the section where like the tofu and kimchi is. So I grabbed it. Base of our salad is just going to be iceberg lettuce. You can use any sort of greens that you like, but I really enjoy iceberg lettuce. I know it's not the most nutritionally dense, but it's really crisp and refreshing. It's honestly mostly just water. So we have our iceberg lettuce laid down as our base, and I'm just going to be arranging all the other ingredients sort of in sections. So it's like going to be a really cute presentation. This would be a good thing to bring to like a potluck or serve at a party, I think. I'm going to put in half of an avocado. Yeah, I'm going to start with the avocado at this end. I used to work as a line cook at a cafe, and the Cobb salad was one of our more popular salads, and I just remember every time a ticket came out with Cobb salad on it, all of the cooks would just be like, ugh, because it had so many ingredients in it. It was like one of the more time-consuming salads to make, so it was just a hassle when there was a busy lunch rush to be making a bunch of Cobb salads. Gonna do tomato next. I've actually been suspecting lately that I have a mild like oral allergy to tomatoes. I'm gonna continue to eat tomatoes because I love them so much, but I think that is what's going on. I've just got some canned beets here. You don't have to put beets. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea. By the way, Cheesecake Factory has a vegan Cobb salad. I actually had it last week. I went there with some of my relatives and I ordered the vegan Cobb salad. It was really good. They had, I think, golden beets in there and I enjoyed it, so. Okay, to replace the chicken, I'm going to be adding some cubed tempeh. This is just regular soy tempeh. I cut it up and just toasted it a little bit in a dry skillet. If I had some barbecue sauce, I would have added a little bit because I think that would be good. You could also use some Gardein chicken strips if you wanted to, or I think like the Beyond Meat brand also has some grilled chicken strips. Another protein source I've got here, in place of eggs, just some white beans that I rinsed. Always rinse your beans unless you want to have terrible gas. But you could use these or chickpeas. My leg is totally falling asleep. Now I'm going to add some thinly sliced red onion. Actually, I'm probably going to dice it because I personally hate getting big chunks of raw onion in a bite of salad or guacamole. I have mentioned that I'm going to be moving at the end of September, and one of my goals is to find an apartment that has a kitchen with good lighting and some sort of setup that makes it easier for me to actually film in the kitchen, because the only reason that I film here like in my living room is that the kitchen has really poor lighting. I'm like filming right in front of a big sliding glass door here, so the lighting is best. Too much for one salad, so I'm just going to save the rest for something else. I've already shown these like cute plastic vegetable containers that I love using to store my vegetables that I've already cut up. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of sliced cucumber, and I always like to peel the cucumbers because they tend to come with wax on them. Okay, next, instead of cheese as our fat source, I have some raw slivered almonds. The Cheesecake Factory vegan Cobb also had like toasted Marcona almonds, which were so delicious. That was my favorite part of the whole salad. These ones are just raw. All right, last but not least, the whole reason we're making this, I'm gonna add some of our coconut bacon in there. Now let's shake up our vegan ranch. I really hope this is good because I have yet to find a good vegan ranch dressing, and I am a former ranch fiend. I was that person who always used to drench her like slices of pizza and her salads in ranch dressing. Oh, it's really zesty. That is pretty good. Very convincing. By no means is this healthy. It's very high in fat, just like regular salad dressing. So in 2 tablespoons, 140 calories, 130 of which are from fat. So I'm not going to add a ton of this, but Oh, I feel like this is so beautiful. Do you see what I mean, you guys? I just feel as if this is so gorgeous. Like, it'd be so impressive at a party. Alrighty, I just took about 1,000,000 photos of this for Instagram and for the thumbnail, and now I'm gonna finally dig in, and I'm just gonna try and get a little bit of everything on my fork. This coconut bacon makes everything taste better, I swear. My day was pretty boring. I literally have been cleaning since I woke up till just now. I'm sort of starting to deep clean everything just to get ahead of all the cleaning that I'm gonna need to do for the move out. So today I was like on my knees, scrubbing all the baseboards, scrubbing all the walls. Pretty boring. For the past like 6 or like more like 8 months, I've spent a lot of time in Southern California at my parents' house just because my dad had been sick. So I wanted to spend as much time as possible there. And don't get me wrong, I love seeing family. I don't regret any of the time that I spent there. But it is true that every time I went down there, I sort of derailed my whole healthy lifestyle thing. Not to say that I ate like crap every single meal of every single day that I was there, but when I'm up here in my own home preparing all of my own meals, I find it really easy to shop and eat clean. And I was visiting there pretty much like every other month, and I was staying for a couple weeks to a month at a time. Every time I would visit, I would sort of gain a couple pounds, and then I would come back here and lose that weight and like gain it back, and just this yo-yo sort of situation. My dad did pass away near the end of June, and so now I don't need to be down there visiting as often. Though I still do, of course, plan to visit because my mom and sister still live down there, but now I don't have to be visiting as often. I can sort of like redevelop my normal schedule here and get back into clean eating and hopefully lose that like stubborn 5-ish pounds that I keep putting on every time I visit SoCal. And I have a chance to really dedicate myself and get regular with exercise, and I'm so excited about that especially. So that's gonna be good. I'm excited. Okay, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm probably gonna eat a little bit more and then save the rest for later. Do recommend this ranch dressing. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!